my channel. Today we're going to be making a cocktail called the 5 Keys. You are going to need 1 1/3 ounces of bourbon, 3/4 of an ounce of sweet vermouth, 1/4 of an ounce of maraschino liqueur, and 1/4 of an ounce of Cynar. So this is a recipe from Difford's Guide. It is supposed to be an after dinner digestif drink, but I'm sure that it would be delightful at other times of the day too. So let's get started. Pop our ice in here. Okay, so we're going in with one and 1/3. I don't know why I just have such issues with third. I can A, never remember it, B, never find it on my jigger. Just a disaster for me, which is odd because I would consider 3 to be my lucky number. Anyway, if you didn't catch last week's video, then obviously I would highly recommend it to you, but I just will take a second to explain this ingredient because you won't have seen this before. Cynar is an amaro. It's made from artichokes, which sounds weird but is really good, trust me. It's delicious. Ooh, that was a bit of a heavy pour there. Delicious, nice in something like a spritz, or I feel like it would be good in a boulevardier instead of Campari. That might be nice too. Okay, and 1/4 an ounce of this. Just adds a really nice, bitter, slightly vegetal note, but nothing scary vegetal. Don't be scared off by the spiky artichokes. Much easier to drink than they are to cook. Okay, we are going to stir this for about 40 seconds, and then we're going to strain it into my favourite glass ever. Okay, that should do. Let's pop our strainer in and pour it up. You know why I love this glass? Because it's always the right size. Unlike nearly all my other glasses, which are, I'll swap hands, which are just too big, she says, and still nearly spills everywhere. Okay, let's give it a taste. Well, I should probably say cheers first before I sniff it. Cheers. Smells pretty good. Smells like a faint Manhattan, I would say, which is unsurprising given the ingredients. Let's see what the addition of the Cynar and the maraschino does for it. Great things. Yeah. That's interesting. So I feel like you've got like a Manhattan going on over here, but slightly less boozy because I feel like we've got a decent proportion of sweet vermouth to bourbon. And then you've got some high notes, almost a slight florality and sweetness, and like a delicate, I feel like when I taste it, my brain is thinking pale pink up here, which sounds like I have completely had too many drinks today, but anyway, yes, I feel like the maraschino definitely lends like a top note, a floral top note to this. And then I think this is the key to this drink. The Cynar is lending like this bitter bottom note. So you've kind of got the Cynar, Manhattan, and the maraschino on top, if that makes any sense to anybody out there. The result is excellent. I would highly recommend you try it. It's very well balanced and a much more interesting take on the Manhattan. Yeah, really good. I'm gonna probably drink the rest of that as soon as I hit stop on my camera from recording this. It's so good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Another sort of simple 4 ingredient drink. It's amazing to me how you can have like the same or a small, range of bottles. I know that this is kind of the anomaly, but a fairly small range of bottles and make so many different cocktails with basically the same ingredients. You just vary the proportions and it can change a drink wildly. I'm sure anyone who's had like a reverse martini or a reverse Manhattan, for example, you would understand what I'm on about here. that just tinkering with proportion can give you a whole new world of drinks to try. So please don't be discouraged if you only have a couple of bottles at home. There are definitely options out there, and multiple options for making drinks. If any of you guys watching do have any questions about like a small kind of bar that you have at home and trying to work around that and make something tasty, then I would be happy to try my best and help. So just message me in the comments below, and please subscribe and like this video if you did indeed like it, and I will see you next week.